Hi guys, my name is Tomcat, and we are back for a brand new truck in SpinTires MudRunner, a brand new truck mod. Now, if you may have noticed, the beard is, well, mostly gone. I decided it was time to get most of that, it off my face. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into our first drive of this rig. Now, I've never experienced it before, so you guys are going to be experiencing it firsthand with me at the same time. Well, sort of the same time, kind of. But let's go ahead and see what all we have for parts. We have a... Wait a minute. Okay, so rear bumper, canvas cage, and then the canvas. And then you can do a gas can setup, a dual gas can setup on the roof, a hitch, a high lift jack somewhere on the hood, a snorkel, and a trailer. So we're going to fully outfit this one. And then the other one will be more of our off-road capability test rig. So let's go ahead and start this one up and see what it's like. It seems to have some pretty good torque, and the transmission shifts pretty quickly. The steering wheel does not move, so I don't know how this one would be with the actual wheel. But let's go ahead and set out and see what it'll do. Now, if I throw it in high... Yeah, high is about the equivalent of fourth. That's about what I thought it was going to be. My first test, or my first idea behind this test is, will we be able to clear that jump with a trailer behind us? Probably not. But if it wasn't fun to try, then what's the point? So let's give it a go and see how close we can come to actually clearing that gap with this trailer on the back. I don't think we'll even come close to clearing it. I think it'll just jump a little bit off the ground and then nosedive. But we will see. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. The trailer didn't even disconnect. That's awesome. You know what I'm curious about? I'm curious to see if this thing can actually... Yes, it can. It can do it. Yes! It didn't clear the jump, but it's a Landcruiser, so it face-planted, shrugged it off, and kept a hold of its trailer and kept going. I mean, it's a beast. How else can you describe one of these old FJ45 Landcruisers? I mean, they're just beasts, and they do everything so well that, I mean, yeah, that's not to say that you know, other off-roaders aren't good, like Jeeps and stuff, but man... There's a reason why they're still using these all throughout the world for everything from a scout vehicle to a recon vehicle to a supply vehicle. Like, there's a reason why these are still being used to this day in harsh environments. Let's see how it does down a slight trail. Probably should put it in low 3 for this because that trailer may end up flipping us on our side. That's the only thing that I can see actually being a problem is the overland trailer flipping over. Oh, come on. Yeah, the nose is in the ground. There we go. The nose was in the ground and the trailer was stuck. A combination of two things that you do not want to have happen. Put it that way. Ease it up the other side. There we go. Not bad. I want to say, whoa, okay. Oh, I see. I was like, what the hell is lighting up? And it's not really, it's just the floor pans have a weird texture to them, and they kind of glow, it seems. Those lights on the rack stay on, yep, all the time. No matter whether your lights are on or not, they stay on all the time. So, depending on whether or not you like that, that might be a determining factor on whether or not you actually run the rack. Ooh, you gonna complain about this rock? No way! Come on! No way are you gonna complain about that rock. That should be like... That should be easy mode for you. Oh, come on. No. Up the edge. There we go. Ah, it's still sketchy, though. It doesn't quite want to, like, go where I'm trying to point it. And I think we may end up having to find our way around. There we go. You can definitely feel that the trailer is weighing on it a little bit. It's not having the world's easiest time towing that trailer. Because also, that spare tire does hang really, really low, and it's very easy to get it caught on things. So, with all of that trail being said and done, let's jump into the other FJ45 and see what it is capable of when we basically treat it as a just pure trail rig. So let's do a bumper and a jack and a snorkel, and that'll be it. So now, since we've got this thing set up... Oh, that's weird. The wheel turns in this one. It doesn't turn in the other one. But his feet turn with the wheel. That's weird. I never noticed that. Now, with this one, we're going to try some of the trial stuff around the garage to see how it fares. Approach and departure angle-wise, it does pretty well. Let's see. Ooh, this is going to be a cool test. This will be a cool test. That's a bit wide for this thing. Oh, but it still works. It's a little wide, so you end up having to input a little bit more steering than you probably should. But I really recommend that for wider track vehicles anyway. This is a bit of a narrow track, so... Oh, no! Oh, there we go. Just had to work with it a little bit. Ease it over the side. Oh, yeah. The tires touch really early. Definitely a good amount of, like, a good amount of open angle between approach and departure. Oh, crap. Oh, that's not gone well. Let's try this again. Round 2. Steep hill test. Oh, I let off the gas. Oh, I did the worst thing. No! I let off the gas, and now I'm in a horrible place. Let's see. Let's grab this guy, and then recall to hit, yeah, to that other one's location. So now, I want to take this one down a hard trail. I don't know if it'll actually be able to do it or not, but I will definitely say that a hard trail is in this thing's future. Although, these two look really good together. I mean, it's like a good-looking pair of vehicles. They really do complement each other well. I mean, they really, really do. And I like the fact that there's one in, like, kind of a neutral color, and there's another one in, like, this crazy bright out there color. Well, it's not really an out there color, but it's definitely bright. It's definitely, like, representative of the time period that this thing is from. It's definitely a 70s color. Now, this might be a little on the hardcore side for this rig, but let's see what she's capable of. I'm very curious to see how this thing will do running through here. Because this is definitely... I mean, this trail has beached some vehicles that were 10 times crazier than this. So if this thing can use its size to its advantage to sneak through some of these, you know, smaller areas and gaps, then that would be really cool if we can end up using it to our advantage like that. Uh-oh. I think we beached the nose. Oh, damaging the engine. No! Alright, that's a problem. Let's pull ourselves out of there because that was a bad line. Bad line to take, and a bad idea. But going over that pipe doesn't seem to be an option unless we go over the side of it, which is also a little difficult, so I'm not sure where the best way to go in this scenario is going to be. But I'm thinking, actually, we might have one more trick up our sleeves. One more trick. Oh, that's going to be bad. That's going to be real bad. Okay, this is not in a good position right now. I was going to say, this is not in a good position right now. Pull you back this way. Release. And get creative. Low 2. Pull you that way. There we go. I think there will definitely be some winching, which there's no shame in it. Although, it is... It's kind of like I wanted to try to make it through without having to winch. But with the intensity of this path, this trail, I mean, it's, like I said, it has beached vehicles that are far more heavily modified and built than this guy. So, I expected at least a little bit of winch usage, and a lot of it has to do with the tires not being as big as this trail sort of demands. Now, I feel like you could probably get through here in this thing without winching if you took a very, very, very specific line, and it would take a long time to figure that out. I mean, you could be in here for upwards of, who knows, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, maybe upwards of an hour figuring out what the best line would be for this thing to get through here without a winch. I mean, it would be an intense process for sure. Are we going to beach the front end? I don't think so. Actually, never mind. I do think so. That's not good. Kind of need to use the winch to lift the front end up right there to compensate for the smaller tires. And these tires are by no means small. This trail is just really difficult. I mean, that's just the long and short of it. It's a very difficult trail, and even with the tires being pretty big, you know, in relation to this trail, they're not that big. They really aren't, and it really shows when you end up, you know, trying to fight your way through here. It's definitely not a trail for the faint of heart, or the faint of tire, for that matter. Here we go. Now easy does it. Trying to work my axle up onto that concrete block. No, that's not what I wanted. That is. Oh, that's almost not what I wanted, but we made it. We made it. We're getting it done. There we go. Dude, it sort of works. Almost there, almost there, almost there, almost there. And yeah, we used the winch a bunch, but, I mean, she still kind of made it. There we go. Now, before I finish this test, there's one more thing that I want to do, and that is I want to attempt the jump. I feel like I have to. I feel like I have to attempt the jump. Wait a minute, this one's off 4-speed? Are you kidding me right now? All right, hold on. I was going to say, hold on a minute. Garage. I'm going to strip all the weight off that thing. And then now we're going to head for the jump. In this one, because it's faster, it's got more gears, it should be faster, and hopefully get something done. Oh boy. And, oh wait, now the wheel works. Why does it work now? It didn't work earlier. That's weird. Come on! It was further. It wasn't all the way, but it was further. But if you guys enjoyed this mod review and mod spotlight in SpinTires MudRunner, then make sure to click that like button. Tell me in the comments down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel and would like to see more, please do hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell to stay up to date. And I will see you guys next time. Talk to you all later.